Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we're going to learn how to add Facebook leads to Google Sheets for electronic vehicle business. So I am an owner of an electronic vehicle business, Modern EV Vehicles, and I am promoting my business with the help of Facebook lead ads. And I want that every time a new lead is generated in my Facebook lead ads, automatically all the details of that lead should be added in my Google Sheet. For that, we need to create an automation between Facebook lead ads and Google Sheet with the help of Pabbly Connect. In Pabbly Connect, to start an automation process, we need triggers and actions. In this process, my trigger application is going to be Facebook lead ads and my action application is going to be Google Sheets. If you want to learn this automation, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to add Facebook lead ads to Google Sheets. So I'm an owner of an electronic vehicle business and I'm getting a lot of leads for my business, and I want that the data of all those leads should be transferred into my Google Sheets automatically. For that, we are going to learn how to create an automation so that every time a new lead is generated in my Facebook lead ads, all the data of that lead should be transferred into my Google Sheets. For that, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So on the screen, you can see the website of Pabbly, that is pabbly.com, and after that we have to sign into a Pabbly account. For that, we have to click over here, but if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. So I'm going to sign into my Pabbly account. After that, you can see the All Apps window in front of you, in which you can see the 5 functions of Pabbly, in which we are going to choose Pabbly Connect by clicking on Access Now. Then in a new tab, Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear. For starting our automation process, we need to create a workflow. For that, we have to click on this button on the top right corner, that is Create Workflow. A new dialog box will then appear in front of you, which is asking for a workflow name. So I'm going to name my workflow as Modern EV Vehicles, Facebook lead ads to Google Sheets. So after naming our workflow, it is asking for me to select a folder. On the left side of the screen, you can see I've created multiple folders. So I'm going to select a specific folder in which I want to save this particular workflow in. For that, we have to click over here. So I'm going to select Facebook lead ads to Google Sheets as the folder I want to save this workflow in. You can select whichever folder you want to as per your requirement. After that, I'm going to click on Create to create my workflow. Then you can see we have created a workflow in the name of Modern EV Vehicles, Facebook lead ads to Google Sheets. Then you can see there are 2 windows in front of you. One says Trigger, another says Action. Trigger and action are the 2 most important steps of our automation process, because our automation process starts and ends with these 2 steps. Firstly, trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means our action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger steps, whereas various action steps. So firstly, we are going to set up our trigger steps. So for that, I'm going to click on this arrow right over here. Then it is asking for me to choose my trigger application. And as in the introduction, I've already told you that our trigger application is going to be Facebook lead ads. So I'm going to select Facebook lead ads. After that, it is asking for the trigger event, and our trigger event is going to be new lead instant. This means that every time a new lead is generated with the help of Facebook lead ads, automatically and instantly, Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response. As you can see over here, it says instant. That means it will collect the response instantly. After that, we are going to click on Connect to connect Facebook lead ads with Pabbly Connect. Then a new window will appear in front of you, in which we have to click on Add New Connection. But if you have an existing connection, you can choose this option. After that, we have to click on Connect with Facebook lead ads. And as you can see, we have successfully authorized our Facebook lead ads account with Pabbly Connect. Next, it is asking for the page. So in my Facebook account, I have created a page for my business in the name of Modern EV Vehicles. So I want to promote all my Facebook lead ads with the help of this page. For that, I'm going to go back to my Pabbly Connect account and I'm going to select the page as Modern EV Vehicles. After that, it is asking for the lead gen form. So I have created a lead gen form in the name of Modern EV Vehicles right over here, as you can see. If you want to learn how to create a lead ads form, then you can check out our YouTube channel. So I'm going to go back to Pabbly and I'm going to select the lead gen form as Modern EV Vehicles. So after selecting the page and the lead gen form, I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request. So as you can see right over here, it says waiting for webhook response. That means Pabbly Connect is now waiting for a response. For that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to generate a new lead. For that, I'm going to go back to my lead ads testing tool. So as on the screen, you can see I've opened lead ads testing tool. If you want to learn how to have the access of this page, then check out our YouTube channel. Now, firstly, it is asking for the page, as you can see right over here. So I'm going to select my page as modern EV vehicles because I'm promoting my business with the help of this Facebook page. After that, for the form, I've created a form in the name of modern EV vehicles. So I'm going to select the form. After selecting both of these details, I'm going to click on preview form. So as on the screen, you can see this is the form that I've created. It is asking for the email, full name and the phone number. So I'm going to fill all these details. So firstly, for the email, I'm going to write it as testuser@pabblytunes.com. Then for the full name, I'm going to write it as testuser. And lastly, for the phone number, I'm going to write in a dummy phone number. After filling all the details of the form, I'm going to click on next and click on submit. As you can see right over here, it says your test lead has been sent. So I'm going to go back to my Pabbly Connect and I'm going to check whether a response is captured by Pabbly Connect or not. So yes, as you can see right over here, a response is captured by Pabbly Connect. So for the full name, it says test user. For the email, it says testuser@pabblytunes.com and a dummy mobile number. That means we have successfully connected Facebook lead ads with Pabbly Connect. Next, we are going to set up our action step. For that, I'm going to click on this arrow right over here. And firstly, it is asking for the action application. So my action application is going to be Google Sheets. So I'm going to select Google Sheets. After that, it is asking for me to select my action event. So my action event is going to be add new row. That means every time a new lead is generated with the help of Facebook lead ads, all the data of that lead should be transferred into my Google Sheet and a new row should be added. After that, I'm going to click on connect to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. A new window will then appear in front of you in which you have to click on add new connection, but if you have an existing connection, you can choose this option. After that, I'm going to click on sign in with Google. Then a new window will appear in front of you in which it is asking for a permission. So I'm going to click on allow as this is a safe process and my data is safe with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on allow. After that, as you can see, we have successfully authorized our Google Sheets account with Pabbly Connect. Now after that, firstly, it is asking for me to select my spreadsheet. So I've created a spreadsheet in my Google Sheet in the name of Modern EV Vehicles Customer Details. So I'm going to go back and select my spreadsheet as Modern EV Vehicles Customers Details. After that, it is asking for me to select a sheet. In my spreadsheet, I've only created one single sheet in the name of Sheet 1. So I'm going to go back to my Pabbly account and I'm going to select my sheet as Sheet 1. After that, it is asking for the email, name and phone number. So what I'm going to do for all these fields, I'm going to map the data. Mapping means insert data from previous steps. So I'm going to map the data from my trigger step. For that, what we have to do is we have to click over here. Then you can see it says Facebook lead ads new lead instance. So this is the response of our trigger step. So I'm going to map the data from the previous response in my trigger step. So it is asking me for the email. So I'm going to map the data for the email. So now what will happen is every time a new response is captured in Pabbly Connect in our Facebook lead ads, automatically the data over here will be updated according to the new response. After mapping the data for the email, I'm going to map the data for the name. For that, I'm going to click right over here, click on this arrow, and I'm going to map the data for the name by clicking right over here. After mapping the data for the name, lastly, I'm going to map the data for the phone number. For that, I'm going to follow the same steps. I'm going to select the data for the phone number. So I'm going to select this, and yes, we are done. I have mapped all the data right over here. So all this data is going to be updated according to the new response that is captured in Pabbly Connect. So what we have to do next is we have to click on save and send test request. After clicking on save and send test request, as you can see, it says response received. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my Google spreadsheet and I'm going to check whether the response is captured in the spreadsheet or not. For that, I'm going to go back to my Google spreadsheet. And yes, as you can see right over here, the data is captured in our Google spreadsheet from the new lead that we have generated with the help of Facebook lead ads. So for the email, it says testuser@pabblytunes.com. For the name, it says test user and a dummy mobile number. That means we have successfully connected our Facebook lead ads with Google Sheet. But for you guys, I'm going to send in another test lead. For that, I'm going to open my lead ads testing tool. And this is the lead ads testing tool. And as you can see over here, it says you can create one lead per form. You'll need to delete an existing lead in order to create a new one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this existing lead right over here. For that, we have to click on delete lead. And after deleting the lead, we have to click on refresh to refresh the page. So it is very important to first delete the lead and refresh the page because we can only create one lead per form. So remember, never to forget this step before generating another lead. So what I'm going to do is, next it is asking for me for the page. So I'm going to select my page as modern EV vehicles and my form as modern EV vehicles. After selecting the page and the form, I'm going to click on preview form. This is the form that I've created and it is asking for the email, full name and the phone number. So I'm going to type in some dummy details. So I have filled all the details that this form was asking for. For the email, I've written it as dummyuser@pabblytunes.com. For the full name, it is dummy user and a dummy mobile number. After filling all the details, I'm going to click on next and then click on submit to submit the form. After that, you can see it says your test lead has been sent. So I'm going to go back to my Google spreadsheet and I'm going to check whether a new data is added in my spreadsheet or not. For that, I'm going to go back to my Google spreadsheet, and yes, as you can see right over here, the data is transferred into my Google spreadsheet automatically. So that means we have successfully connected and created an automation between Facebook lead ads and Google Sheets with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up till now what we have done, I have created a workflow in my Pabbly Connect account in the name of Modern EV Vehicles, Facebook lead ads to Google Sheets. So I am an owner of an electronic vehicle business and I want that every time a new lead is generated with the help of Facebook leads, automatically all the data of that lead should be transferred into my Google Sheets, and that's why I've set up this automation process. So for the trigger application, I have taken Facebook lead ads, and for the trigger event, it is new lead instant. That means every time a new lead is generated in my Facebook lead ads, automatically and instantly Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response. After that, I've set up my action steps. So I've selected my action application as Google Sheets and my action event as add new row. That means every time a new lead is generated in my Facebook lead ad, automatically all the data should be transferred into my Google Sheets and a new row should be added. So this is how we create automation between Facebook lead ads and Google Sheets. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions and queries, and please share this video. So not just with these applications, you can automate more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask us queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any questions regarding the Pabbly Connect pricing, you can check out this link. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel.